Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is The Organized Money, where we talk about planning life and managing money. Today's video is going to be on my current planner setup. I like to do these every single month to talk about what's working and what's not working in my current planner. I am currently using a disc-bound planner. It is the classic size, and I do have the regular metal gold disc. My cover is the gray Happy Planner linen cover, and I do believe that they still have them on their website if you are interested. They did come in different colors, but I just decided to get the gray one because I really do like the color gray. When you open it up, the very first thing that you will see is a Happy Planner cover. This is their classic size vertical planner, and I am just using it as the cover to my entire setup. This one says surround yourself with beauty, and I just really love the black and the florals here. So we're gonna stick with this cover, loving the florals. It's giving me all the vibes I need. When I open up my planner, the very first section is my daily section. I have talked about my daily section in a couple of videos. I mainly use this as my brain dump, my scribble scratch section, where I am just writing down different things that is happening throughout the course of my day. Usually by the end of the week, I will discard these sheets, and I don't use this section every day. I only use it mainly when I feel overwhelmed or I need to just jot some things down and get it out of my head. So this section is still working for me, and I do have a couple of these sheets here. I keep like 7 or 8 sheets just in the front, and it really doesn't matter the type of insert sheet that I am using. I use whatever I have on hand. But this one is definitely working for me, so we're going to keep that here. The next section is my schedule section, and this is the planner that I created. It is my life planner. It is undated, and it is an hourly planner. And this is my catch-all planner. It's where I write down everything that's happening throughout the course of the month, and I really do love this planner. There really isn't any changes. The only thing that I have been doing lately is adding an insert sheet so that I can keep track of different things that I want to jot down or to do. And so that's really been working for me as well. And just to give you a flip through of what it looks like this entire month, I have only been using icon stickers to decorate, and then that way I can just kind of keep writing everything down, and I will just add stickers as needed. I also have a blank brain dump page at the end of every single month, and usually I won't use this page until it's time to plan for the next month. Most times I will just jot down different things that's coming up for the next month so that I can make sure I add it to my September. Now this planner I already had in here, but I have kind of switched up how I am using it. This is the monthly layout planner from Happy Planner, and the way that I started using it was as my business planner, but I have switched it over to my future dated planner and my planner to keep track of all of my routines. So if you look at my monthly view, as you can see, I really started off with just writing down all of the business things that I had coming up because I was using it as a business planner. And on the next page, I was keeping track of my routines and all of the business goals that I had for the month. So I was color coding my routines based on if I completely did that routine, if I partially did it, or if I didn't do it at all. I had a quote on this side, and then I had different things for my business that I wanted to achieve for the month. The issue mainly came in when I came to my daily task. I just needed more space to write different things down because one line really wasn't enough to write down the full task of what I needed for my overall business. So what I decided to do for this planner is to switch it over and make it my routines / future planner. So with this one, I will keep the current month and the next month in here, which is what I did. So I added the month of September right away, and then I started adding all of my future dated plans. So when I set up for the month of September, I will keep September in here, but I will also add the month of October. And this will be the only planner that has 2 months within my planner. That way I can keep track of anything that's coming up for the next month, and I can also use this spread to keep track of any of my routines. I really liked adding all of my routines here the way that I did here, but I will probably add even more to the opposite side. So I want to try it out where I have all of my business routines and other routines that I may want to complete, like my morning routine, my evening routine, and all of that throughout this entire spread, and see how that works out for me. And I will keep this same type of color coding system to where I mark it off if it's completely achieved, if I partially did it, or if I didn't do it at all. And then with my list, I will be able to keep track of anything that's coming up within the next month. So on my monthly, it will be any events that may be coming up, like an overview of the entire month. But then if there are specific tasks that need to be done, like for instance, my dad's birthday is in September, so I need to purchase a gift for him. I'll keep track of those types of things that are coming up in the future on my daily tasks. So this will be my routines and future planning planner. The next section that I have in here is my business section. And what I have decided to do for my business is switch back to a vertical style planner. Now, I just put this one back into my planner. So as you can see, there is nothing on the monthly here. And that's because it's the last week of August. And I just decided to put this back into rotation. So I wasn't using this until Thursday. And a lot of times I will back plan whenever that happens, but I just decided it really didn't make any sense to even try and back plan because I'll just start fresh in September. And with this one, I will have a little bit more room to write down different things that are coming up that are specifically for my business. So that's how I am planning on using this one. I am not planning on having many stickers. So you'll really get to see how this one is fully used when we get to the month of September, but it will basically be how I have used my monthly calendar. I will do the exact same thing. Anything that is not social media related for my business will go into this planner. So I will keep track of all of the things that I need to do and complete on the business side within this planner. The next planner that I have in here is my social media planner, which is a dashboard style happy planner. On my monthly spread, I am keeping track of all of the content that is going out for the month. And I have some type of content going out Monday through Friday. So as you can see, Monday I have a free class that I do every single Monday. Then Tuesday is a YouTube video. Wednesday is a YouTube video. Thursday is my Tom Academy Patreon class. And then Friday is a YouTube video. So I like to keep track of the different topics that I'm going to cover within here. And then I will either check it off if it definitely happened, or I will scratch it out if I decided not to post that, and I'll write in what I decided to post instead. This is definitely still working for me, so we're going to stick with the dashboard style planner. The first week of August, I didn't really fill this one in because this is when I decided to switch from the big planner to the classic size. So the first week of August was in my big planner, so I didn't really have much going on that week, but we got full into it the second week. And with this one, I just kept track of the videos that I wanted to post, the things I needed to do for social media, the content that was going up, and what type of content was going up on which platform. And I did that for the entire month. This one definitely works well for me. I really love this style. And the only thing that I've really changed is adding in the dates. So as you can see, this week I didn't have any dates of when things were going up, but this week I did start adding the dates that I am planning to post different things. That just helps me to know what I should be filming first. After my social media planner is my social media notes. Within my notes section, I have video ideas. These are some more ideas. And I also have different scripts of different things that I want to post and when it's going to post. So usually I will jot down my notes, jot down different things that I am thinking, and then when I am ready to film, it's just easy to film for you guys because I already have all of my thoughts written down on paper. And I love having my notes within my actual planner. It does really help me to stay on top of everything instead of having to go look for my notebook in order to film. After my social media section, the next section is my meeting section, and this is any meetings that I may have for my business. And I also keep all of my notes for any courses that are coming up. If you didn't know, I just launched my How to Start Planning Your Life course. If you're interested in it, you can definitely check out the link in the description box. But as of right now, you can get $10 off of the course if you just use the code TOMSOCIAL. And it's all about how to start using your planner, how to be more consistent with it, and how to actually have this one book help you manage your entire life. So I'm super, super excited about it. So if you're interested in it, make sure that you check out the link below. But this was me jotting down my notes and keeping track of the different things that I wanted to make sure that I covered in the course. And I usually keep that separate in like my meeting section instead of my social section, because I really want to tell myself that this is not a video, this is content that is actually going to be for a course. The next section that I have in here is my personal section. And this is actually the planner that is correlated with the cover that I have here. It's a vertical style happy planner, and I have been using it as my personal planner. On my annual overview, I do keep track of when my kids are going to be out of school. So I have marked off in purple anytime that they will be out of school. And then when you actually get into the planner, this is where I'm keeping track of all of our home, our family, health, anything that is related to me personally goes within this planner. And so I will keep track of nail appointments, hair appointments, when we're going to get groceries, budgeting, when I work out, things like that go in here. So I keep all of that on my monthly, and then on my weeklies, I am keeping track of all of my habits, my weights, pain management, what I am eating, all of the home health, family things go in here. I haven't made any major changes to this planner. I really have been loving it. And as you can see, I also don't decorate it much. I mainly am just writing everything in, keeping it very minimal, because I just love having all of the space where I can just keep track of everything. Which these planners are more trackers for me than anything else. It is how I am able to just manage my life as a whole. So I am much more of a functional planner. I like to be able to use my planner to actually manage my life more than to look pretty and for overall decoration. The next planner I have in here is for our church, and with this one, it is a vertical style planner. If you didn't know, my husband and I are launching a church, so we do have like launch team meetings and different things that I need to do to ensure the church is opening and progressing, and deadlines. So that is what I am using this planner for. And as you can see, this one's even more functional. I don't have any stickers in here at all. I am mainly just kind of taking notes and keeping track of different things. And this one, I don't have to use it all the time just as of yet, because like I said, we're still in the launch phase of everything. But I do want to have certain notes within this planner because it really just doesn't fit in any other area of my planner. And I was like, let me just write it where I know I'm going to be able to find it in the future. And the other thing that I am doing is keeping track of what we are posting to the YouTube channel and to the Instagram for the church. I do have a second YouTube channel which talks all about faith, and so I kind of keep track of what I am posting on YouTube and on Instagram for the church as well. The next section is my notes section for the church. So you know, I will use the top tabs to kind of signify where the planner is, but I also use bottom tabs, and my bottom tabs are for my notes that correlate with a particular section. So if I flip to the top tab for church, I'm going to my planner. If I flip to the bottom tab that says church, I'm going to the notes. And with the notes, I am keeping track of all of the meetings and different things that we are learning and different things that I want to post for the church or for my faith YouTube channel here. The next section I have in here is my budget section, and this one has not changed at all. This is my budget planner that I did create, and I have just been using it the exact same way that I I have always used it. My paycheck budget, I just keep track of different things that post. I will usually color code, and then at the end of every single week, I will add up how much we have spent in each category. And it has really been working out well for us. This entire system really helps me to stay on top of my budget. And if you want to see more of how I do this exact system and how I have set up this planner, I do have a course called Budget on Paper. You can check that one out in the description box as well. But this planner is still working. I am absolutely loving it. The next section is my faith section, and with this one I am using a horizontal planner. It's by Happy Planner, and with this one I didn't really use the monthly that much in the month of August, and it's mainly because I wasn't really sure exactly how I wanted to use it. I started off with my habits, then I kind of switched back and forth to what I was going to post on YouTube and Instagram, but then I ultimately decided to keep that in the church planner. So now I have to decide again how I'm going to use this for the month of September. More than likely, I am going to go back to using it for my routines and to keep track of different things that I want to do on a daily basis. So I think that's the route that I'm going to take for September. But for my faith planner, remember, I didn't start in this one until the end of the week because I was still in my big planner. But after this, I have been pretty consistent with this one. The first week, I just wrote everything down in black. But then I started to get into some color, and I also started to add in a different type of Bible study. I usually will do this entire Bible study on my faith channel. This was like a faith plan with me on how to start reading your Bible with the SOAP method, and I will link that video if you wanted to catch that one. But I also have been using color codes for my planner itself to write down the verse of the day. I've really been loving this because it kind of gives each day a little bit of decoration without having to use a bunch of stickers. So this planner is still working for me because I am able to just dive into it and really do my scripture study every single day. And then I will usually write down a scripture. I will think about how I can apply it to my life. And this planner is the one that makes sure that I open up my Bible at least once a day. The next planner I have in here is my reading planner. With this one, I didn't get much done this month because I was out of town a lot this month. I was in and out. So I started 3 books this month. I started We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rogers. I started Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. And I started Traction by Gino Wickman. I did finish We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rogers. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to finish Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy this weekend. And I more than likely will finish Traction in the month of September. But I like to use my monthly to kind of keep track of what books I am currently reading, when I started it, and when I finished it. This also helps me to keep down my TBR because I have a really bad habit of starting books and not finishing them. So once I see how many I have started, I really try and focus and really finish each one of them. So that's how I use my monthly in my reading planner. And then I use the weeklies to talk about a particular concept that I am learning or something that I am reading. So we only got to do one of these this month, and it's mainly because I was in and out of town. I didn't really have a good chance to sit down with this planner, but I did do the 7 bad planning habits I wish I stopped sooner. I will probably just keep this planner in here for the month of September so that I can finish it out, because with this one, it is not time-based. I just decorate it whenever I get a chance. At the end of my planner, I do have 2 folders. The first one is where I will keep any paperwork that I need. So basically anything that I need to print out, I will print out and just add in here. So currently I have a note in here. I also have some stickers, and then I have a printout that I did from my email. And the second pocket I have in here is for my functional stickers. This pocket is from Tool, and I just just basically clip it in here, and I will keep all of my functional stickers. This makes it much easier to kind of have them on me at all times. So anytime I am adding different things into my planner and I feel like I might be in the mood to decorate, I have them on hand. And this is it for my current planning setup. Not many changes happening this month. I think the only big change that I had was the change of the planner, my routines planner or future dated planner, and the changing of my business planner. Other than that, everything else is basically the same. I am loving my planning system, and if you are looking to develop your own planning system and want to know how you could possibly set up this one book that's going to help your entire life, make sure that you join me for the How to Start Planning Your Life course. I would love to have you join me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye, guys.